got paid. Like the least I got from the clients monthly, the least so far has been like 2,500 euro, and it's been amazing.
Raji, Mr. Raji, what are you saying? Right. See, all of you guys that have been making money,
Yeah,
see, now I'm going to
I
come and
think
start holding everybody's neck.
I
We have an
think
event this December.
you want to know
Bro,
the funny
what are
thing.
you lot doing? You
You want
lot
to
are
you want to
making
know
money. What are you lot doing? Hey,
you want to know the funny thing, Ben.
the
I
least,
remember I reached
see,
out to him and
wait. Cuticule, you heard, he said the least euros.
I know now. He reached out to me for what they call it. What's that thing? For finding out Heroes accounts type thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Abi,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
I think so because I reached out to him to like, hey, do you want to take a gig or something? And he was like, he's no more doing. I think you were doing a past crew extension one time,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right,
If
right.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
like
So I had a new one. I just passed it was like, no, so he's doing Webflow, he's doing good and everything. I was like, wow,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
Like
rare
you know,
to have somebody
I used
reject
to
gig that you're
I used to write code a lot. I love writing code. Yeah. So, but I searched the
mm,
market. I was like, this code is not selling. Except I want to be one crack mad engineer. Like no, and I'm not ready for that. There
mm.
are clients, like there are a lot of clients that need your talents out there. But when the clients went to my LinkedIn, like you have seen what, like I used to post a lot then, and I don't just post things. I don't even post my picture. I just post projects and just come up with something like my boss at work asked me to do this and this and this is the results, all of those things. And when you saw it, it was like okay. I showed him my portfolio too. Was like, okay, let's do this. No interview, nothing. Like yeah, he has the confidence in me and the person that referred me to him. Like, so speak up, talk to your friends. Like, don't be too big to ask your friends for help, man. So that's all I have to add tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that one.
Mm, nice,
That was
nice.
very. I don't know how to say this. I hope I hope those upward dragons that I used to know one time. I hope they're all listening because yo, you guys can't sleep on it because the return on investment for LinkedIn, you're literally spending 0 naira to make
It's mad.
crazy tons of
Like
money. So
it's mad.
the return is crazy. So um at the end of the day, guys, please try all of these things. But thank you so much for that one, Raji. And do you know the crazy part? Raji is also on the in the community. Raji is in the community too. If you're in the community, you don't
Yeah,
know
now it's the first.
you guys see some of you guys literally low key disappoint me most of the time. Like you guys literally be in the community. The web dev is there, she's making money. Let's say me, I'm not making money. Right? We have Kitty Guru there, well Queen Arit, we have all of these things there, but you guys don't do nothing. You still have to chase all of them. Yeah, have to chase all of them. But we'll speak to the next person now. So we have
Digital.
yeah, digital lead and marketing. So please, if you've got questions, raise your hands so I can know how to take these questions. God bless you. So
Okay. Good,
digital.
e- good evening. You
Yeah, good
can hear
evening. Good evening. Go on with your question. Yeah.
me? Yeah, like you used to say most of the things to what you say down your post on X or here on this space. I mean, you usually on LinkedIn, like connected with international clients, if they're newbie, if you're just coming up and you want to really scale. But my question is, how do we actually connect with these people, considering the fact that one is a newbie and just learning some things, but trying to build visibility. So, like, what's the actual step? Because, okay, like today now, I went on LinkedIn and like this LinkedIn page, since I
Wait,
started
is it just me or she's breaking up?
realized
Jessica, can you
seriously,
guys
like
hear her?
She was breaking.
for 7 days now, like
She was breaking.
now, I tried to optimize my page. So was yesterday, and um, marketer. Okay, so how do we actually build this connection with them? How do we actually connect with those international um clients, prospects? I mean, so that's my question.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Queen Irish, you want to say something about that? Because I feel like it's something that most people can figure out themselves.
She's asking like how to make connection on LinkedIn. Repeat the question
Okay,
again.
yeah.
Was it?
Yes, like apart from following them, yes, apart from following these people, like what's the actual way like of connecting with them? Is it just
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I think I understand. So connecting with somebody is basically just having a connect. Okay, so let me give example. Let's say I tweet something and then you like it and you comment. You've connected with me. You've connected with me. I haven't connected with you. Okay. I haven't connected back with you because from where I'm standing, there's no reason to. But if you comment on my tweet, maybe I can like it. Maybe if I really like what you said, I will repost it. Maybe if I really, really like what you said, I will repost it with a quote, right? But typically what I respond to is like how something impacts me. Okay. But once you make your presence known in somebody's post or somebody's comment or somebody's content, you've connected with them. But I think what you are now asking is, okay, how do I connect with people such that they will connect back with me and give me job? I think that's what you're really asking, right? Like, how can I make a connection with somebody that will lead to money for me? If there was a formula for it, I would be a zillionaire because I would bottle it and I would sell it. Okay. So the fact that nobody is a zillionaire right now selling that formula means there's no formula. The most is the kind of question you're asking like, how can I tell the wind where to go? That's what you're asking. How can I tell the wind where to go? Nobody controls the wind. But the wind is what we use to generate so much electricity, so much energy. Nobody commands the ocean, but we harness the power of the ocean. So part of what allows connections to become fruitful is your readiness and your consistency. You cannot tell the wind where to blow, but you can prepare your sails. You can prepare your equipment so that when it blows, you will catch you position your boat, right? You prepare so that when that wind blows, some people, they will not prepare. When the wind blows, it will only fill up like 1/5 of their sails. Or maybe they have 10 sails, they will only catch it with 2. Or you can prepare so that the wind catches all your sails and you get maximum velocity from that wind. But you don't control the wind. So You need to be consistent. You need to be tenacious. You need to commit to the process. You cannot have this attitude that, okay, I'll do it for 1 week. If it does not yield, you know what? Then you might as well don't even try, right? And then if perchance somebody decides to check your profile, they decide to click on your name and check you out, which you will never know unless you subscribed and paid money for some granular analytics access, right? You won't always know who is checking you out on these platforms. By the time I check you out, will I be impressed? Okay. I think there are a lot of you, it's like there's a way you like to focus on minor things. So you ask the question, like, how can I connect with somebody? But the real question is, by the time that person checks you out in trying to decide whether to respond to you, will they encounter a professional profile that inspires confidence enough for them to say, you know what, I want to see what this person is about, right? You're going to have access to different markets. There are some markets right now, I cannot get a job in them. Like if there's somebody looking for a principal engineer, I probably won't get that job. Not at my current level. That doesn't mean I can't connect with the person. That doesn't mean I cannot, make a contact. That doesn't mean I cannot interact with the person. But chances are if the person looks me up, they won't have anything for me because their level is looking for principal engineer. So that market is not accessible to me right now. But senior engineer market is very accessible. Team lead market is very accessible because I have built myself up to that level. So when your market is not selling, you have to ask yourself what the easiest thing is to blame the potential customer. The easiest thing is to blame the market. The easiest thing is to blame, but you really have to ask yourself, like, how am I presenting? Am I presenting as somebody that would be an asset? Am I presenting as somebody that possesses understanding of the industry I want to work in? Yeah. Because just as you are saying, oh, I'm looking to connect, there are some people that their DMs are full right now. And their DMs are full from people who they did not connect with. But those people are looking to connect with them. That's what value does. Okay? When you present value, when you embody value, that's what it does. So I'm not discouraging your desire to connect with people, but I just want to emphasize the importance of being ready when those people decide to connect back. Connecting with people is not hard. Just be on social, comment, sign up for people's newsletter. When they publish a newsletter, make sure you respond via email, because many of them will say, oh, let me know what you think. You respond, you put something intelligent there, comment, retweet, repost. That is all connecting. The key thing is, are they connecting back? And what will make somebody connect back is your professional profile, how professional you present yourself online, and also the consistency with which you are connecting with them. I will end with an example. There are certain people in my network, the way I got to know who they are is that whenever I am on space, they will join that space. As I'm talking, they're tweeting. As I'm talking, they're tweeting. As I'm talking, they're tweeting. I will say something, they will tweet it, they will tag me. I will say something else, they will tweet it, they will tag me. So when I come off the space and I check my notification, I will see 20-something notification. I will now go to my notification and I will see that 19 of them came from one person. I will now go and see what the one person was saying. They were quoting me throughout the space. They were quoting me, and tagging me. I'll just follow them. Because to me, that dedication, that attention to detail, that ability to pick the nuggets from what I'm saying and then tweet it out, and then they didn't steal it and present it as their own thing. They now tagged me so that people will know the source. I follow them. I check out their profile. I check out their portfolio if they have a link to it. There are even some of them, I've invited them personally to join my community. A couple of them have given jobs. But these were not people who came into my DM to beg me. No. They separated themselves from the masses. They did what the masses were not doing. And so as a result, they got my attention. And even in getting my attention, that didn't guarantee what they were going to get from me. But what it did was it created a connection that I didn't forget. You understand? Hey, you know, contrast that with people right now. My DMs, I'm having like 50 something DMs because I did laptop giveaway, right? So now I have 50 something people in my DMs also asking for their laptop. I don't know them from Adam. I have never heard of them before in my life. But they have seen a tweet where somebody was thanking me for giving them laptop. Now they're in my DMs. And I think it's so interesting that all of them somehow have some kind of hope that I will give them laptop. It's crazy. I don't know you from anywhere. You don't follow me. I've not met you on this Twitter street one day in my life. But you have the audacity to believe that just by asking me in the DM, you will get a laptop. Be for real. So, expectation is important. Expectation and your sense of entitlement is important. There are some of you are too entitled for your own good. You literally believe just because you took one useless course, I deserve it. You don't deserve shit. Because that course you took, thousands of people also took it. What makes you better than them? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So connecting is actually easy. Connecting is not the problem. It is presenting as a competent, worthy, useful professional. Everything about your content points to that. Every time you communicate with that spirit, right? And then you strategically align yourself with movers and shakers in your industry, and then you play the long game. It will work. It will work. But you have to work for it. You will not slide. I know the testimony that, who was it that gave? Feromi, or who was it? You hear that testimony. That's the kind of testimony people love. He didn't even interview me, just gave me a job. I'm making 3K euros. I know that's what you love. That's the one that make you to salivate. But the reality is that isn't a common experience. That's facts. It's not common. That's the reason why it's impressive. If it were common, somebody giving that kind of testimony would not impress you. There's a reason why it's not common. Yeah. So I'm speaking to the room. I'm not just speaking to the lady who asked the question. I'm speaking to the room. You have to play the long game. This tech is a long game. This thing of, I took a course last month, I'm ready to work. So bloody what? Thousands took that same course, and thousands also think they are ready to work. And all of you are competing for the same jobs. So buckle in and settle down for the long game. It's called a long game. And you need staying power to play it, or else you won't make it to the other side. Okay.
So yeah, thank you so much, Greenards, for that one. Unless you won't make it to the other side. If you give up now, you're giving space to other people to basically take the opportunity.